Hey humans, Lena here, like usual. So, today I want to talk about something that's actually a little hard for me to discuss. And what that is, well, something I didn't even know was possible. When you hear about grief, you think of someone you love dying, a pet, a person, or something like that. You don't think about a diagnosis being a cause of grief, but my therapist has pointed out that I am experiencing, grief. I'm facing the fact that, well, okay, so, you know how I'm pretty sure the person who's watching this video, you human there, sitting at your computer or with your phone or tablet or on the smart TV or Xbox or PS5, whatever, you human there, I bet you I bet you when you wake up, you don't have pain. And I bet you that you're not tense. Your neck and shoulders aren't always tense. But you know what? Mine are. And I always wake up in pain. I just spent my entire lifetime convinced that everyone was like that. Okay? And the reason for that, is, well, whenever I was young and I'd bring up that my arms would get tired faster than others, or that they were sore, or that I couldn't get the same amount of force behind a badminton, volleyball, whatever. Whenever I'd bring that stuff up, I'd be dismissed. Right? It'd be dismissed. I'd be told, no, you're just making it up. It's in your head. You're over-exaggerating. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Toughen up. And you know what? Back in high school, I could lift 50 pounds easy. I could do that, no problem, but I was still in pain. I still could not get that same power behind a volleyball or a badminton racket. And I just grew up thinking I was bad at sports. I grew up thinking that everybody's in pain all the time. I grew up thinking that my normal was everybody's normal. Because that's what I was told. That's what I was told. And so with grief, you've got the stages of it. You've got denial, numbness. Let me pull them up here. I don't know them offhand. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. 7 stages. Yeah, you got shock and denial. State of disbelief and numbed feelings. I guess with me, shock, yeah, I was shocked to learn that I have a deformity. And then there's the pain and guilt, which is probably where I'm at right now. Anger and bargaining, although I do have anger, but it's not really at my parents, because, well, x-rays aren't given to infants, okay? The only reason a child gets an x-ray is when they broke a bone or something. When they broke a bone, or there's a lump, or something like that. But they don't do it to check for skeletal anomalies. And I guess my extra ribs were never caught. Or if they were, they just dismissed them. I don't know. So yeah, like I said, no one tells you that you can experience grief with a medical condition and diagnosis. But with me, I know going forward that I am more than likely going to be subject to a life of pain. It's going to continue to be my normal. And unlike before, where I was 110% convinced that everybody experienced it and that it was normal, I can't go back to that yet. I haven't figured out the tools to do that. Now I'm fully aware of the agony that I'm in every day. It sucks, big time. Not just that, but, well, there was always a hope that I wouldn't be in pain, that the source of the reoccurring pain and constant pain would be discovered and fixed. That's not an option. It's really not. My options at this point in time are pain management, and there's no way in heaven, hell, or earth, or any other freaking dimension in this world that I will subject myself to taking pain pills. I would rather spend my days baked out of my mind on marijuana than take a painkiller that's going to get me addicted and possibly cause me to die. No, thank you. When I brought up pain management with a neurologist, that's where I learned that I guess pain management purely consists of painkillers. It's not really management. Well, I suppose in a way it is. But it's not getting to the source of it, it's not fixing things. And yeah, I am I'm never going to be able to serve with a volleyball. Never going to be able to play badminton like the rest of people, or volleyball like the rest of people. I'm not going to be able to not to do dishes and not be in pain. To sweep and not be in pain. To have my hands just decide to say screw you and not let me do up a button or hold a fork or type as fast as I used to. And because they are bones, they're going to do what bones do over time. They're going to get harder. That's going to cause more issues. So, I don't get to have a normal life. Like most humans sit and watch who are watching this video. I don't get to have that. What I get to have, though, is a better understanding of my body. And a better understanding of the total interconnectedness of everything. So, the pain triangle, there's your mood disorders, just typically depression and anxiety, sleep troubles, insomnia usually, and pain. They all kind of lead to each other in this vicious circle. And I can recount my entire lifetime. I have not once ever slept well. I can't recall just falling asleep. That doesn't happen to me. Never happened to me. And so, all of my life I've tried, oh gosh, practically everything. I've tried doing exercise in the evening. I've tried limiting the time, like not eating after 6. I've tried no caffeine after 4. I've tried eliminating sugar, caffeine itself. I've tried a plethora of individual herbs and herbal combinations. By the way, catnip, not just good for cats. For humans, it's actually a sedative and fever reducer. Yeah, you can make a tea out of catnip or just take it as in the capsule. And yeah, it will help you to sleep. I've tried herbs, tried drugs, I've tried mood stabilizers. Making the bedroom purely for sleep. Not using the computer or anything 20 minutes before. I've tried meditation. I've tried hot baths, warm milk. Running around the house until I'm physically tired. Different types of tea, no tea. Yeah, you pick a thing. I tried it, and I've never had success. I've always continued to struggle for sleep. Oh yeah, I've even tried specialized pillows, like a body pillow, sleeping on my back, sleeping on my side, sleeping on my stomach. You name it. Been tried. But chronic pain and the ribs and my extra ribs can actually be the source of that. So, while I've lost a lot and I'm dealing with that, I've gained clarity. Life can be a bit of a cheeky bitch at times. But then, to quote a deceased family friend who was like a father to me, if life was a bitch, it'd be easy. Anyway, love and light, Lena out.